They say history has a way of repeating itself, and in the all-time league, that's exactly what happens. Historic highs and all-time lows, triumphant achievement woven into the fabric of history, and tragic loss doing its best to fade out of memory. This week, a young rancher that turned into one of the greatest center fielders of all time attempts to lead his team to an upset victory against the ghosts of Candlestick Park, who have brought back to life fabled performances from the Great Bambino and J.R. Richard. A controversial slugger tries to redeem his legacy as he teams up with an unlikely hero in an attempt to formulate an upset of their own when they face the second-place Pine Tar Bandits, led by a king and his court who have been locking down bats all season long. Sonny Jim is no stranger to responsibility. Supporting his family from the age of 16, he made good and delivered 2 world championships to the Cardinals. Now he leads the Tiger Lilies as they consistently climb in the standings. Their opponents prepare to bring the hurt as their bats steadily heat up throughout the season. A modern swagger teams with classic fundamentals to create an offensive bulwark for the OGs. They face a Chuckwagon team whose flashy superstar will do his best to prevent a free fall after being swept last week. Pickleburg is a magical place for early 21st century stars. The legend of Jared Weaver grows with each week, and Adrian Beltre is reminding us why he very well could be in the 2024 Hall of Fame class. They take on the Short Porch boys, who are looking for any of their stars to step up and begin delivering victory. The Doo-Whoppers have excelled thanks to their 90s hitting and a well-balanced bullpen spanning 2 eras in Jonathan Papelbon and Bruce Sutter. Their opponents are beginning to live up to their name as Michael Nelson Trout returned to form in Week 6, becoming an absolute hit machine. Sasquatch has a chance to prove they belong in the top 3. No sooner had they achieved that position when they found themselves faced with the league's biggest test to this point, a match against the masters of the diamond, whose top players are better than ever and have been seemingly unstoppable to this point. Joe Mauer might not be in the Hall of Fame yet, but he has taken it upon himself to put this team on his back and to try and stop their heavy sinking in the standings. However, their opponents face the same dire goal, as Tony Gwynn hopes to achieve more with his new Canadian team than he ever could in San Diego. It's time to reach back into the annals of history. As old stories are married to create a new one, we rekindle the memory of baseball's past to enjoy it in the present and to open the door for further history to be discovered in the future. This is Week 7 of the MLB All-Time League, and it starts now. Week 7 of the MLB All-Time League. Nailed it. I'm here with Kevin McAllister.
Let's go. Happy Christmas stream weekend.
Christmas weekend. That is right.
Which is why we're doing it this way. Busy schedules.
Yep, not the first time this year we have not live streamed the results. This will be uploaded tomorrow for your enjoyment. So, yep, a little craziness with the holidays, but it's always good to spend more time with family and all of that.
Yep. Yeah. But after we started to pull these games, and of course we started messaging each other. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to reveal these games. Wow, some mind-blowing results.
Yes, man. It will be interesting.
A 5 stolen base player this round.
Which, funny enough, ties the record. That one player ties the record for any one team in a game in league history. Last year we've had what, 2 4 stolen bases this year as a team in one game, and last year we had 1 5 stolen base, but that one player alone matches that. So insane.
Going to be fun.
Gonna be fun. So we look forward to spreading the joy, the holiday cheer with you. Unlike the Dodgers, we're willing to share.
Oh, Christine, I am so sorry. Blue Jays are they're in everything. They have their hand in the cookie jar, but they cannot grab one of those cookies.
Nope, not this time. But we have got some fun, exciting matchups for you. Let's pull up the standings, see where we're sitting.
Man, look at this. We have a 3-way tie for fourth. First of all, Brent 14-4, unbelievable. His season's just been crazy. Travis is right there with him, though. I mean, he's right there, 13-4-1. Sasquatch 11-7, but then look at this 3-way congested tie for fourth. Max, Micah, and Brett Carter. I feel like he's been sneaking this whole stinking season, and he's right there. Tiger Lilies. I know the Roto rankings really like the Tiger Lilies. They're sitting there at 9-8-1. They're just outside. Well, actually, they are still in the playoffs in the 7th seed. And then here's our man right here, Chris. 8th seed, and I can't. If you guys saw the Roto standings, he's still taking the title of the unluckiest manager because Roto has him at second. He has the second best pitching and the second best hitting, and he's sitting 8th in the stand. If that's not unlucky, I don't know what is.
Me neither. I mean, when I input all the stats for the week and I look at his overall team batting average and ERA and all that stuff, I mean, it's a lead across the board. So
yeah,
I don't know.
You've got Dan, you've got Rylan at 9th with 8-10. They're right there. You've got Tony at 7-10, Christine 7-11, Mark is 6-10-2, Mosby and Nathan at 6-11-1, and Ethan at 4-12-2. But we always got to keep remembering Ethan has been doing a 2-to-1 backup games here. He's been saving up, so eventually he's gonna have enough games where he's just gonna have to run with the starters the whole time, and I bet he makes some ground up.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see if he can charge up in the standings. That'll be exciting. We're rooting for you, Ethan. We're pulling for you. So, thank you for the standings rundown. Looks good. Who do we have as our first matchup?
We're gonna see Wade Walker, the Tiger Lilies, facing off against Tony Ducey's Delights. And like I just said, Tiger Lilies are 9-8-1. They're right there in the playoff picture, sitting there at 7th. And then Ducey's Delights is 7-10-1, sitting at 11th. And I'm telling you, man, if Tony's offense would just pick it up a little bit, God, he'd be tough to beat because his pitching is doing so well.
Yeah, his pitching has been really good. His power numbers have ticked up a little bit in the last 2 weeks. Well, actually, by his standards, a lot of bit. But all the other counting numbers in general could still use some improvements for sure.
4th in pitching, 15th in offense. Well, let's see what happens.
Yep, let's see. Is this one that you pulled the stats?
This is. We're going to go me, you today. And let me just check my notes here, make sure I didn't mark anything. No, I don't think I did. So let me get this pen before I run it over. All right. In game 1, we're going to see Jim Palmer versus Roger Clemens. Then we got the Goose. We got the Goose in relief versus Lee Smith. We're going to see on the Tiger Lily side, we're going to see Freehand. We're going to see Killebrew. We're going to see Tony Phillips, Jeter, Alfonso Soriano, Bernie Williams, Hank Aaron, Chili Davis. And on the Ducey's Delights side, we're going to see Carlton Fisk with Frank the Tank Thomas, the Big Hurt. Ron Santo, Bob Johnson, Mr. Pryor, Oklahoma, born and not raised, Al Kaline, Dwight Evans, and my man Dick Allen.
Looks good. Looks good. Well, we ready to get this going?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Marv and Harry are ready.
They look ready. They're peeking. They want to see the results here. Tiger Lilies. Start us off, baby. Oh, wow. What a start.
Game. Look at all them 2 to 3 hit games there.
Oh, my.
Armin Killebrew, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Bernie Williams with the home run. Woo, look at all those numbers, boy.
Bernie, great game. 3 for 4.
Yeah, he's not lacking this. 400 batting average.
Yeah, Knapp the only one without a hit, and he had what, like a 350 career batting average or something?
Knapp took a nap.
But, man, this is great. RBIs are good. Runs are good. Home run. Not many walks and no stolen bases, but that's just nitpicking.
Nat 338 career average.
338. Good Lord. Well, Tony, we talked about it, struggled with hitting so far, and this is going to be tough to overcome for anyone. So we'll see if he can snap back. What do we got from Tony?
Big Tone.
Oh, Tony.
This is
Tony.
This is about what's been happening to Tony this year. 3 RBIs, 5 runs, no power, two walks, only 2 Ks. His best game was Chase Utley, 2 for 4 with a walk, 2 runs, and an RBI.
Frank Thomas 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Couldn't handle the pressure of the shout out in the intro video.
Oh man, come on. The big hurt.
Shoot, man. Well, this can be the big hurt looking tallying this up here. Let's see. Tiger Lilies take hits, runs, home runs, RBI, tie of walks and stolen bases. Ducey's does take strikeouts, but batting average Tiger Lilies, so 5-1 lead going into pitching.
Goodness gracious.
Jim Palmer and Goose Gossage. Goose Gossage, I believe, is 6th overall in relievers for the year. He's done really well.
Jim Palmer has pitched to a 1.07 ERA with a 1.03 WHIP this season. Roger Clemens, 2.51 ERA with a 1.01 WHIP with 33 strikeouts, 10.36 Ks per 9.
Currently in the Cy Young race, let's see here. Jim Palmer is in 17th. And then sorry, I was looking at the wrong. Yeah, Jim Palmer's in 17th, but Roger Clemens, 9th. He's in the top 10 right now. So 2 very good pitchers having good results so far this year. So Jim Palmer, Goose Gossage, here we go. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Look at this game. Jim Palmer, 9 innings, a win, a quality start, 9 IIS, 3 hits, 2 walks, 6 Ks, with Goose Gossage adding another win, gets him to 2 wins. Doesn't get a save because of it, but he gets 2 wins. But look at that, 2 and a third.
11.33 IIS between those two. Well, yeah. Well, they're already up 5-1, so Tony's in even more trouble. So let's see what the Rocket and Lee Smith can do. We'll move on from there.
He throws 8. He gets a quality start. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Lee Smith gets a win. Gets a win with a third of an inning.
It's pitches to one batter, it looks like.
Gets a win.
Wow.
Great pitching matchup.
Well, yeah. Yeah, great. Because wins will go to Tiger Lilies. IAS strikeouts are tie. Tony takes Ks per 9. ERA to Tiger Lilies and whip as well. So 9-2 victory for the Tiger Lilies in game 1.
Man. Yeah, that was a commanding win there. Started off with that hot offense.
Yeah, and the pitching as well.
Yeah, that was
One
of the best well-rounded games of the year.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Not much Tony can do on that one. Game 2, here we go.
He has got Bill Donovan versus Greg Maddux, David Robertson, and Jeff Reardon. So we've got a completely new relief matchup here. On offense, we're seeing Tony Phillips for the first time today, Jim Edmonds. And then on Ducey's Delight side, we got John Olerud. There's Carew. There's Trammell. Willie Mays is back in the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. And the Big Hurt at DH.
DH and Big Hurt. I like it. I was trying to see here. Sorry. Oh, no. I was just looking at Reardon's stats. He's just doing okay. All right. Will the Tiger Lilies stay hot in game 2? Here we go. Not so much. 179 batting average.
Look at this Bernie Williams game, though. 0 for 1, 4 walks, 3 runs, and a stolen base.
Wow. Okay.
4
Okay.
walks. Who got his home run? Alfonso Soriano. Imagine that.
Yeah, leading the league going into this weekend with 7 home runs. Now he gets his 8th.
Lord.
Wow, Soriano.
And you know what's crazy is that's his 11th RBI. So all the home runs he's getting are basically solos.
Good grief. Well, he did play for the Cubs for all those years.
Yeah, point.
01 though, he was on the Yankees in 01. So, all right. Well, let's see. Tony, you got a bit of a chance here. See if you can capitalize. Oh, man. 1 RBI.
He gets 3 stolen bases, though. Al Kaline, Bob Johnson, and Carlton Fisk. Carlton Fisk with the stolen base. 2 for 6, 2 for 4, 2 for 4.
Sorry, I'm going to check Fisk's career stolen. He did have a 17 stolen base season. 128, though, in 2,500 games, essentially. So,
okay. I would say he's probably the best pull of this round right here. Carlton Fisk, 2 for 3, run, walk, and stolen base.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's start tallying this up. Another team really tore the cover off the ball. Tony takes hits by a large margin. Runs goes to Wade, as well as home run, RBI with 3. Walks, stolen base to Tony, strikeouts to Tony, batting average 4-4 tie.
Okay. That leads us to Bill Donovan, who has a 2.91 ERA, but he has a 1.41 whip on the season. And Greg Maddux, oh my gosh, 23 innings, 1.57 ERA at the 0.91 whip.
Wow.
This dude, 3 wins on the season. Tony's got to feel pretty good.
Yep. Excellent. Well, Bill Donovan, old school pitcher, what has he got for us? Ooh.
He pitches 8, but he has a 2.13 whip. No win, no quality start, and David Robertson did not get a save.
Wow. Well, Tony, prime opportunity here. with Greg Maddux coming in. Very promising. Oh no, Greg! What happened?
Holy cow! 6 2/3, 9. He walked 4. Maddux. What year was this?
He might still win.
94?
He might still win this though.
No, neither team got
Look
the
at
try.
the
Neither
Ks.
team got a win, quality start, or a save.
Yeah, but I think Tony's gonna get K, so they tie. Yeah, no wins, no quality starts to tie in IAS. Strikeouts, Ks per 9 to Tony. ERA to Tiger Lilies, and whip to Tony.
My goodness!
Wow, neither pitching performance is that great. Left the door open.
Yes, it was wide open.
The
Wow!
Ducey's Delights tie the series up.
Look at you guys. Okay.
Well, I'm sure they would love to have a series victory here.
Well, you know what? It's one of our favorite pitchers coming up too for the Tiger Lilies.
Uh-oh.
Jim Cat, as we like to say, actually pronounced Cott. His nickname is Kitty, so I'm going to go with Kitty. Jim Kitty is pairing up with Goose. So we got a Kitty and a Goose pitching. But then we've got, look.
Oh, my.
Mr. Bob Feller.
Bob Feller, currently 5th in the Cy Young race. Don't let that fool you, though. The top 5 are all absolutely insane. But Feller, what's he got? He's sitting at a 1.42 ERA with a 0.84 whip. Just disgusting.
God bless.
Man. So
some of the
he's got 4 wins. Tied for the league lead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say Feller's tied for the league lead in wins with 4. So
he's ridiculous. 1938 too. When was he went to the war in 45?
Yeah, it was later.
Yeah, he went to war in 42. 42. So this is a young feller. This is a 19-year-old Bob Feller.
He's just a young feller.
Look what Tiger Lilies. Tiger Lilies are throwing Jim Bottingley out. And let me tell you his stats. 21 hits, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And this dude is batting .375 on the season.
He's cracked top 10. He's 10th exactly in the MVP race.
God,
Jim Bottomley.
Oh, look, there's Ricky Colavito. He's got 5 home runs on the season.
Yeah, he makes it count when he gets a chance.
Good Lord. All right.
Yeah.
Who's going to get the rubber?
Who's going to get it? Okay, Tiger Lilies. What do we got? Ooh, Alfonso Soriano. This man.
This guy.
Wow.
Thank God for him, though, because nobody else did anything.
Bernie Williams had a good weekend. 1 for 4 with a run and RBI. That's serviceable compared to all the goods he did in the other games, too.
Yeah. Bottomley, 1 for 4. Alfonso, 2 for 5. He carried 4 of the 5 RBIs.
Hank Aaron 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Yikes. Yeah, Soriano. He's on fire right now. Well, Tony, how will you respond? Oh, Tony, I see way too many zeros right now.
Tony.
Look at these zeros.
I don't know what to say anymore. Tony, bro.
It's tough. Carlton Fisk with another stolen base?
What is this? He wins the category.
Single-handedly. Carlton Fisk. Man, speed demon.
So I would probably have to give the best game of the day to Fisk again, right? 2 for 5, the run and a stolen base. I mean,
yeah, probably. Dwight Evans was 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI, but Yikes. Let's tally this up. So Tiger Lilies take hits by 1. Tony takes runs by 1. Tiger Lilies take home runs by 1. They take RBI. Walks goes to Tony by 1. Stolen base. Strikeouts. Batting average to Tiger Lilies. And we have another 4-4 tie.
You're kidding me.
Okay. And a rubber match. I love it.
These game 2 and 3 offenses have been terrible.
Yeah. Well, Jim Cott and
yes,
Rich Gossage,
Jimothy Cott.
70s pitchers here, the 1970s pitchers. All right, fellas, what do we got? 4-4 tie. Whoa!
Yeah, Jim caught that. Jim Cat. I'm gonna call him Cat from now on. That's a pathetic performance there. Inning and a third. Are you kidding me, Kitty? Are you kidding me, Cat Litter? 7 earned runs, 9 hits, 1 in a third inning. Who are you?
Cat Litter.
Freaking terrible. Goose. They
Wow.
go for Goose. Goose gets a save, 2 innings and 2 IIS. But my Lord.
That's it's going to be hard to overcome there, sitting at an 18.92 ERA and a 3.3 whip.
Wow. Tony, listen, I'm just going to tell you right now, Tony, if you bomb this right here, I have no hope for you, man.
With Feller on the mound. Although, if you remember last year, we pulled Bob Feller's that one game. Do you remember that? What was it, like 16 earned runs or something? It was one of the worst starting pitching performances in the history of baseball. We pulled that last year. So it's floating out there. It exists.
Oh, no.
It exists.
Oh, no.
In fact, it was early in his career, but we'll see. The least Cott could have done is if he had just 2 strikeouts, his Ks per 9 would have been astronomical.
Well, it's because we're calling him Cott. Jim Cat would have pitched a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was an ace. He was a potential ace back when we called him Cat.
He was. Let's see, what was his ERA before that game? He was a 2.20 ERA with a 0.98 WHIP when we was calling him Jim Cat.
We'll say he caught the suckage this week. So, all right, Jim, Bob Feller, Lee Smith. Can they bring it home and deliver a series victory?
There you go.
Yep, they will. That'll do it.
Even need to say anything. 10 innings pitched, 11 Ks, 1 earned run, 1 walk. I'm done.
Feller, trying to crack up. It's so competitive in the top 5 for that Cy Young race right now. But if any of those other guys slip up, he's moving up. He's moving up, man.
Yeah.
Gosh dang, he's so amazing. Love to see it. Well, let's tally that up. So wins, quality starts, going to Tony. 10-6. Ducey's Delights takes game 3. And they will take the series 2-1.
Which puts them at 9-11-1. And I'm trying to do the quick math here. I readjusted the what the heck? Was he about 9th now? He's kind of vaulted up there for right now. Tiger Lilies drops to wait, did it undo it? I think it undid it for me. What's that? 9, 11, 19, 20 games.
That's 21 showing up right now.
What should it be? 21?
Let's see. We did 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 21's right.
So that's correct. 10-8-1. That's not correct though. 10. He's 10-10. That's what it is.
Okay.
It undid that. So yeah. So Tiger Lilies drops to 500. 10-10-1.
Ooh.
And oh man, that's making some things tight there.
Yeah, tie it around the middle. Just like me after Thanksgiving dinner. Tied around the middle. Wow. Okay, that's exciting. We got some bouncing going on. Ducey Delight's moving up. Good to see it. How about our next matchup?
Next matchup is pitting Brett Carter, the Doo-Whoppers, versus Mr. Ryland Stewart, right? Stewart?
Stanley.
Stanley.
Like from
Stanley.
The Office.
Okay. And currently in the rankings, 8-10-1 or 8-10-0 for Ryland. And for the Doo-Whoppers, 10-7-1.
Let's pull it on over. Good matchup.
Roto has the Doo-Whoppers at 8th and Ryland at 12th.
All right. So for game one here, the Doo-Whoppers have their MVP candidate, Will Clark, in there. Ray Durham's getting a shot. Vern Stevens, Wally Berger. So some backups in there as well. He's got Rube Waddell on the mound with Jonathan Papelbon in relief. And then looking over at the hitMachine, Bill Dickey, Mo Vaughn getting a chance. A lot of his starters in there. Jackie Robinson, Mike Schmidt, Troy Tulowitzki, Ken Williams. Mike Trout broke out last week. Will we see the new Mike Trout for the rest of the year? Who knows? Juan Gonzalez and Hack Wilson, they've been amazing. Ed Walsh on the mound with Billy Wagner in relief.
Ed Walsh pitched to a 2.18 ERA with a 1.18 whip, while Rube Waddell has a 9.88 ERA and a 2.27 whip.
Wow. He was pretty good last year.
Yeah, he'll bounce
Rough
back.
start. Okay. Let's go here. Let's get things going. The Doo-Whoppers. Let's see what they got. Not too shabby. Let's see. Vern Stevens, 3 for 5 with 3 RBI. Ralph Kiner, 1 for 3, but 2 walks and 3 runs scored. Vladdy Guerrero, 2 for 5 with a run, solo home run. So not too bad. They're sitting at 6 runs, 6 RBI.
Wally hurt him with an 0 for 4.
Yeah, Wally Berger, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Gabby Hartnett, 0 for 4, but he managed an RBI. So 270 batting average. This is kind of middle of the road numbers here. Middle of the road. So let's see what hitMachine can do in response.
Come on, Michael
here.
Trout. Come on, Michael Trout.
This is hitMachine. Troy Tulowitzki's rookie year there in 2007.
Okay.
So here we go. Not super inspiring numbers here. Jackie Robinson, 2 for 4 with a walk and 3 runs. No homers. Rookie Tulo gets 2 RBIs, but Mo Vaughn, 1 for 5 with a walk but 3 strikeouts. And then Mike Trout, 0 for 3 with a walk.
Michael Trout.
Oh, nothing burger from Trout. Actually, I take it back. There was a home run. Hack Wilson, 1 for 4 with a solo bomb.
Look at that.
So Hack's been having a really good year. So.
God, look how close the offensive numbers are.
Yeah, let's see. Brett takes hits by 1, runs by 1. They tied in homer. RBIs to Ryland. Walks to Ryland by 1. Tying stolen bases. Tying strikeouts. And then batting average to Brett Carter. 3-2. Close.
Wow.
We're close.
Well.
Rube Waddell. Lots of room for improvement. Got a little 1-run lead right now, so we'll see.
Rube Waddell, come on, baby.
And Papelbon, here we go. Check out Rube Waddell's
17 strikeouts?
17 strikeouts in 1905. I wonder if that was a record back then. I should have looked that up. But look at that. Quality start. He does not get a win. This man threw 12 and a third innings. They did not get him a win.
Stop.
So he gets a quality start for his efforts. 4 hits allowed in 12 and a third innings. 3 runs, though, 7 walks, and 17 strikeouts.
17 strikeouts.
And then Papelbon does his job. He gets a save in a scoreless inning with a strikeout. So,
And Ed did not strike people out.
yeah, it is not known for that by any means. Billy Wagner, yes, but he can't get up to 17. So, yeah. So I don't know. Pretty good numbers going in here, looking pretty promising. So we got Ed Walsh and Billy Wagner. This is actually Billy Wagner's last season in 2003.
Okay.
So we got a aging Billy Wagner here. All right, here we go. Ed Walsh, talk about a response. Complete game 4 hitter. 1 run, 1 walk, just 3 strikeouts. He gets the win in the quality start, but no save from Billy Wagner. That's tough. Scoreless inning. I don't know.
This is going to be close.
Yeah, let's see. They take hitMachine takes wins. They tie in quality starts, tie in IS. Strikeouts case per 9 to Carter, saves, ERA, and a whip to hitMachine. 6-5.
Wow. Just held on.
The Doo-Whoppers hold on.
My goodness.
Oh, that save, not being a save situation for Wagner, it would have been a tie if it was, but
holy cow, that was actually a really good matchup.
Yeah. What a great first game. What a great first game.
Golly. Doo-Whoppers just keeps winning, man.
Yeah, they find a way. This might be a rip-roaring series here. We'll see. So look at what we got here. Edgar Martinez getting a chance to Lou Gehrig, so Brett Carter bringing in some of his real heavy hitters here. Duke Snyder. Brett Saberhagen on the mound with Papelbon in relief again. And then looking over at Ryland, he's got Jody Reed in there, backup second baseman. Shoeless Joe Jackson, who has been incredible this year. He is currently 5th in the MVP race, top 5. Yeah. And then Johan Santana on the mound for him with Koji Uehara in relief.
Johan has not been great this year. 5.63 ERA, 5.63 ERA with a 1.38 WHIP. Uehara has got 1 save, but he's only had 3 appearances.
Yeah, so that's not bad actually. But he is pretty low in the. Yeah, he just hasn't had much opportunity, so I don't know. All right, first series was really good. Let's see how this one goes. Ooh, I see a lot of numbers going on here.
Goodness.
Ralph Kiner, 2 for 3, 2 walks, 3 runs, and solo homer. What a game. Lou Gehrig, 2 for 2 with 2 walks, a run, and a stolen base. Edgar Martinez, 2 for 4 with a run and 3 RBI.
Wow.
Everyone with a hit except for Hanley Ramirez, and he still had a walk and a run.
Man, that Ralph Kiner game.
Yeah, great Kiner game. Well, man, this is looking good. 8 runs, 7 RBIs, 8 walks, 2 stolen bases. Oh, JD Martinez tacked a stolen base in there.
What year? Okay. 14? Was that
14?
Diamondbacks?
14. It might have been just before Diamondbacks. Yeah. Well, yeah, a couple of years before. He had 6 stolen bases that year, and this was one of them. He's only had 26 on his career. Wow. So, pretty cool. Well, I don't know. We'll see. This is looking really good. Let's see if hitMachine can respond. Well, I don't know. Not bad. Look
0
at
walks.
Zero. Zero walks. Jody Reed, 3 for 5 with 2 runs and 2 RBI, and this is actually his rookie year in 1988. So good
My
for
gosh,
him.
that's a good game.
Juan Gonzalez, 2 for 4 with a solo homer. Mike Schmidt, 1 for 4, but it was a 2-run homer. 2 RBIs from Hack Wilson.
Bill Dickey, 0 for 5.
Yeah, with a strikeout. Hank Greenberg, 1 for 4, but he had 3 strikeouts. 9 team strikeouts, so. Well, let's tally this up. They tied in hits, tied in runs. Look at this matchup, man. Home runs by 1 to Ryland, tied in RBI, walks 8-0. Carter, he takes stolen bases as well, and strikeout and batting average. So 4-1.
The Doo-Whoppers, my man.
Jeez. Saberhagen versus Santana. Battle of the S's.
Yeah, Saberhagen's pitched better than Santana this year. He has a 2.86 ERA with a 1 WHIP.
It's good. It's good. All right. Let's see if he can keep that up. Oh my, he does.
Good
wow.
grief.
Brett Saberhagen gets a quality start, a complete game, gives up 10 whole hits, but only 1 run as a result of it. 1 earned run at least. No walks and 4 strikeouts. And then Papelbon, scoreless inning, gives up 2 hits. He squeezes out of it and he gets a strikeout. No save.
Wow. Huh.
Man, he's up 4-1. He's got these pitching numbers. It's tough to beat. Tough to beat.
Yeah, it can be beat, but Santana's going to have to pitch well. What is this, an 08 Santana?
Yeah, which is, I guess, earlier for him. Yeah, that'd be earlier career for Santana.
Yeah, no, it's a later. He didn't pitch.
Oh.
He only pitched until he's 33 years old. So this is his 29-year-old season with the first year with the Mets.
Okay. So this is later. Yeah, you're right. All right, Santana, Uehara, what do we got? Oh my!
Holy
cow!
Santana,
a complete game 3-hit shutout.
What a game!
3 walks and 9 strikeouts. What a game is right. And then Koji Urahara gets a save in a scoreless inning with a strikeout. Well, this could be interesting.
Oh my goodness!
This really could be interesting. They tie in wins, tie in quality starts. IS to Ryland, strikeouts, Ks per 9 as well, saves.
No
ERA
way.
And whip. Whoa!
Takes a controlling win.
Yeah, he does. My, we haven't seen that much this year where pitching just completely flips the whole thing.
For Ryland, his team's known as the hitMachine. He's ranked 16th in roto in pitching.
This will help.
That's going to
help. This will help a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they went off. Good for Santana. What a game. Look at that. Well, we have another 1-1 series tie so far.
Man.
Shoot. Going to a game 3. Just see. There it is. All right. We'll zoom it in here. Click if I have any notes to share with you. Another Troy Tulowitzki rookie game. 2007, yet again. Juan Gonzalez, rookie year in 1989. Gonzalez started his career in the 80s. So,
Juan Gonzalez.
Let's see. Chick Haffey getting a chance here in this game. Will Clark's back in here. Clayton Kershaw on the mound.
Ooh, did you say Kershaw? Yes.
Gets me all
Clayton
giddy.
Kershaw. But this is 2008 Clayton Kershaw. So this is his 9th career game. Because 2008 was his rookie year.
My man.
Same year, 2008, same year that Johan Santana threw a 3-hit shutout. We know that now.
Okay, yeah.
Bruce Sutter in relief has been very good this year. And then looking over the hitMachine, a lot of the same players over there. Trout's back in the lineup for this game. Chief Bender on the mound with Billy Wagner in relief.
Well, let's see if Will Clark can lead him here.
Yeah, Will Clark. I believe he's 4th currently in the MVP race. Very recently was 1st. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Good Lord.
And look at Will Clark, 1 for 4th, a 3-run bomb.
This guy right now.
But this whole team, Duke Snyder, 2 for 4 with a walk and a 3-run homer. Vladdy Guerrero, 1 for 4 with a solo homer. Tony Lazzari, 2 for 3 with a walk and a 2-run homer. Gabby Hartnett hits a solo homer. 5 home runs.
That's unbelievable. And here's what's even crazier to me is the dude who's supposed to be leading him has been an absolute abomination almost this year in Lou Gehrig. And he's still getting it done with Lou Gehrig being cold.
Yeah, that's true. It's almost scary to think about. Look at this Tony Lazzari game. 2 for 3, a run, a walk, 2-run homer, and a stolen base. Talk about filling up the stat sheet.
He was batting 341 before this week.
Wow. Little unsung hero there. Well, this is, I mean.
He's the hit machine for a reason, but that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough. Carter, this team's for real, man. What the heck?
Yeah, Roto was saying he was the luckiest. Yeah, Roto said he's the luckiest manager in the league, but that might change.
It might change. All right, hit machine. What do you got? Well, some things going on here, but I don't know. Look at rookie Troy Tulowitzki. 2 for 4, 2 runs, a walk, a 2-run bomb. Shoeless Joe goes 0 for 3, but he walks twice and gets a run.
Freaking Mike Trout, man.
Mike Trout, 1 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Gosh, man, just when we thought he turned a page, turned a corner.
I should have traded him a long time ago.
Yeah. Hank Greenberg, 2 for 5, a walk, 3 runs, and 2 strikeouts. Mike Trout.
Coincidentally, I traded him to the Doo-Whoppers.
That's true. You traded him with Brett Carter along with Ozzy Albies. That was a good trade for Brett Carter.
I was.
I'm not saying it was a bad trade for you, but it was a good trade for him.
Turned out to be a bad trade for me.
Who did you get?
Mr. Tommy John.
That's right. It did turn out to be bad. But you can't predict that. So you could predict it, but you can't know it.
I do have a funny story about Clayton Kershaw in our group chat. Mosby said, hey, you guys should sign Clayton Kershaw. Cardinals should sign Clayton Kershaw. And I responded and said, Clayton Kershaw could pitch one game for us, and I can 100% guarantee you I'd have his jersey.
Yes, 100%.
That's one awesome. Of those guarantees. That's one of those. Yep, getting it.
They just need to get Kershaw for the playoffs. I heard he's really good in the playoffs.
He is still well. He'd be good for us because we don't make it right now.
They would with Kershaw. Okay, Clayton Kershaw, though, young, fresh, baby-faced, 9th game of his career. Oh, I didn't tally these hitting categories. Carter takes hits. Excuse me. Carter takes hits, tying runs. Carter takes home run, RBI with 12. Walks to Ryland, stolen base to Carter, as well as strikeouts.
Jeez.
6-1. Dang.
Can I just say the checkmark thing was the most genius thing you've ever done?
It's nice. It is nice. Thank you. All right.
Here we go. Clayton Kershaw, Bruce Sutter. Let's see it.
Oh,
Early
this
Kershaw.
October? Oh, July.
Young Kershaw gets lit up. 3 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Bruce Sutter did a great job. Gets a save and a scoreless inning with a strikeout, but I don't know. Doo-Whoppers have a 6-1 lead.
Come on, Clayton.
Will it hold up? That save really helps. But I don't know. They need us. It'd be ideal to get a quality start and a win from Chief Bender here.
Unbelievable.
But we'll see.
Completely embarrassed for Kershaw. Completely embarrassed.
Bender and Wagner, what do we got? Can we get a comeback?
Oh my gosh.
That's not going to happen. Wow. Terrible pitching, both sides here, for the starters at least. Charles Bender, 6 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Billy Wagner, scoreless inning with a hit and 2 strikeouts. But
do you know that Kershaw has only had 1 season above a 3.55 ERA, and it was his rookie season?
Yeah,
4.26.
Tough year to pull. If you have Kershaw in this league, don't pull 08. That's the conclusion.
Pull 08.
Well, that's going to be an 8-3 victory for the Doo-Whoppers. They're going to take the series 2-1.
Wow.
These Doo-Whoppers, man.
Doo-Whoppers 2-1. Who else? HitMachine is 1-2, which would mean HitMachine would be 9-12. And the Doo-Whoppers would be 12-8. Look at this dude right now. 12-8.
Spins him up to 4th for now. Dang.
My goodness. The Doo-Whoppers. Okay. Have we been sleeping on the Doo-Whoppers the whole time? We've been too busy talking about Masters and the Pine Tar Bandits and Sasquatch.
Pickleburg.
Geeze was hot.
Yeah.
But the Doo-Whoppers said, you know what? Go ahead and forget about us. We're going to be the 2023 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. We'll see. Hopefully not if he makes it to the final championship.
Well, this next one is kind of a semi-rivalry, dating back to last year's 2022 MATL draft. We have OG's Mr. Micah versus the Chuckwagon fans, Mr. Dan. We have a little bit of beef here.
Yeah, and I don't know if I should even bring it back up, but what was it? They were saying they were next to each other in the draft order, weren't they?
Uh-huh.
And then Micah had an absolute work event, basically like the Super Bowl of work events for what he does at the time. And he was not having it, man. He was not excited about having to wait for every single pick.
He just was not.
Yeah.
Dan wasn't having any of the Oklahoma people there for a minute. He was just.
That's true. He started something with Mosby. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. But he had something going on with
him and Travis were the only ones that were cool. They feel like old time friends.
That's true. Oh my. Well, yeah, we'll see. Chuckwagon fans and the OGs.
Well, we're going to look at this pitching matchup. This is we probably saw this in real life. Yeah. Kurt Schilling versus David Wells. Hopefully drunk David Wells. If you are, Dan. Rob Nin and Mariano Rivera. It's cool to see these pitching matchups that of people that, it's cool to see the old guys too, right? But these guys are people who we watched actively a lot.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see that and kind of relive that for us. But over here on the offensive side, OGs, we've got Yogi, Jeff Bagwell. He does a really good job with the 2-1. He does 2 starters, 1 sub usually. So you'll see Ted Williams here, Kenny Lofton, Manny Ramirez, Sammy Sosa. And then on Dan's side, we've got Ivan Rodriguez, Todd Hilton, Ryan Sandberg, Carl Yastrzemski, Mickey Mantle, Larry Walker, and you remember last week's Dave Parker.
Yeah,
Was it last week's or the week before?
I think it was the week before, but then last week he chipped in at least one, I would say, a 3-run homer.
Yeah, that dude was.
Yeah, he's become a revelation the last few weeks. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Did you know about Larry? Well, this was a couple years ago, but Kurt Schilling and David Wells had a Twitter beef.
Yes, Schilling is extra on Twitter.
Well, yeah, he is. He's a character. But David Wells started because someone had asked something like, what was a player you played against that you didn't like? You just didn't like him. And all Wells tweeted, he just said, Schilling. That's what he said in his tweet. And Schilling replied and said, you could have at least tagged me, you little bleep. That was funny.
That'd be an interesting fight. If we put them in the octagon, who wins that?
I'm taking,
who is he drunk?
Depends on how much David Wells drink. Yeah.
A drunk David Wells.
Probably taking Schilling. I don't know though. Actually, that's a tough one.
You know, we blew up the bloody sock game. You know, we made that an extra big deal. I think that's what people will look at. Yeah,
that's a tough one. I think we need to take to Twitter and ask them.
Yes, and tag them both.
Who would win in a fight?
Tag them both. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll find out today who wins in the pitching matchup. That's the beauty of this league.
This is an Arizona Diamondbacks Schilling, right?
Oh, and Schilling's going to win. Yeah, I think it is actually.
0-2.
Yeah, Schilling will win then. Go D-backs. Okay. All right, hitters, the OGs. They got some sluggers. What do we got? Oh, a lot of one-fers going on here.
Ian Kinsler, his backup second baseman, chips in the home run. He gets a stolen base from Jeff Bagwell.
Okay.
Teddy ball game, 1 for 2 with 2 walks. But he only gets 2 RBIs and 3 runs.
There's a lot of Don Mattingly performances in here.
Yeah, hey, listen, Mr. Don. The Don.
Sosa striking out 3 times? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not disastrous, but and that 379 average is good, but you kind of expect more power out of the OGs, especially.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Can Dave Parker stay hot? Larry Walker, all those guys? Let's see. Oh goodness.
Wow.
Oh.
Look at Larry Legend. 3 for 3, 2 walks, 3 runs, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. And look at Carl Yastrzemski. 4 for 4, 2 walks, a run, 2 RBIs.
2 guys bat 1,000.
Todd Hilton wasn't a chump. 1 for 3 with 3 walks, a home run. Jeez.
Man. Some monster games here.
And yet again, his stud, Mickey Mantle, 1 for 3. It's like Lou Gehrig.
It's so weird. Game. We've had some. That's why I did that busts video, because this year we've had a disproportionate amount of all-time legends just kind of sucking. It's very interesting.
Golly.
It's very interesting. But Dave Parker, just a lowly 1 for 4 with a run, but he could still turn it around. Well, let's tally this up. Dan takes hits, runs, home runs, RBI, walks, stolen bases to Micah, strikeouts to Dan, and batting average 7-1.
Wow.
Whoa. Well, it might not matter who wins between Schilling and Wells here, but uh-oh. Did you just change locations?
I sure did.
Oh, John McClane. We got the Christmas movie. Well, I guess that's another question.
That's a debate right there. That's a David Wells, Kurt Schilling octagon question.
We should ask them both. Yeah. 2 questions for you. 1, who would win in a fight? 2, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Okay. Kurt Schilling, Rob Nen. Here we go.
Schilling. Okay, well, you know what? When I think of Kurt Schilling, though, this is a start I think of. 7 1/3, high strikeouts, a 3.68 ERA. But still, that's a pretty dominant start.
Yeah.
Quality start.
Couldn't get him the win, though. Yeah, that is very much a Schilling start.
Nen, no save.
Man, yeah, good job. Well, hitting her walk, but scoreless, no save. Well, they're down 7-1, so they would need David Wells and Mariano Rivera to get just shelled. So,
drunk or sober? What do we got?
Check it out. Drunk, I'm thinking.
Rivera gets shelled.
Oh, yeah.
3 hits.
That's fair.
An earned run and a K. David Wells, though, look at that. 7 innings, a win, and a quality start. Only 2 Ks. But
I think it'll still seal it. So let's see here. Win. Oh, that actually made it close.
Oh my.
8-6. Wow. If Schilling give up one more run, so he didn't get that quality start, and if Rivera got a save. Oh, anyways. No, it's the other way around. Never mind.
Wow.
Other way around. Well,
turned out to be a good matchup.
8-6, yeah.
That's tough to have a 379 batting average and lose.
I guess if what it would have been is if Wells' team didn't get him run support and he didn't get that win, it would have been a tie.
Yeah.
Maybe not, actually.
He would have had to get the save from Nen, too, but yeah.
Yeah, save from Nen, too. Yeah, so, well, look at Dan taking game 1 on top of great hitting and good pitching from David Wells. So.
Dano.
Thunder done. Okay. Well, let's pull up game numero
Is
dos.
Dan left-handed or right-handed?
He is a righty. All right. Here we go. Game 2.
All right. We have Garrett Cole. 23 Garrett Cole. Versus Phil Necro. Rob Nen still in there. Brad Lidge making an appearance. Micah has entered Charlie Gehringer into the Gehringer or Gehringer. Click on it. How do you say that name?
Gehringer.
We're not live, so we can't have Max or Wade.
Maybe I said Gehringer. I don't know. Gehringer. Let's see. Wait, where does it show the pronunciation?
Yeah, I guess we're just supposed to know.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be down here.
We're going to say Gehringer.
Yeah, I'm going with Gehringer.
Charlie Gehringer. Yeah. He's got Sheffield in, Reyes, Juan Pierre. Look at Pierre.
Stolen bases or bust. Here we go.
And then there's Carlos Delgado over on Dan's side. We have Russell Martin entering the game. Robin Yount. Got that man Larry Walker still in.
Gehringer is currently sitting 3rd in the MVP race, and Sheffield is at 2nd. So those two just killing it. And what's crazy is since we only take 2 per team, they elbow out Ted Williams. I'm pretty sure Ted Williams would be top 5 if he was in there. So
wow.
Yeah. crazy. Embarrassment of riches. Did Garrett Cole win Cy Young this year? 2023?
Yeah.
I think he was the Cy Young.
Yes. I think so.
So this would be a Cy Young season, Garrett Cole, if that were the case.
I'll confirm. Yep, he did.
Okay, so Cy Young season, Garrett Cole. Early in the year, actually close to opening day. Well, first month. All right, anyways. Here we go. The OGs. What do we got in game 2? Ooh. Oh.
Look at Charlie Gehringer. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. 2. This dude has been. Look at Kenny Lofton. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Kenny Lofton, 4 for 7 with 5 stolen bases.
He had a home run that game too?
That might be one of the best games that we've ever played.
Single performances. Yes. Gotta be up there.
7. Look at Gary Sheffield with 2 stolen bases.
Wow. 7 team stolen bases?
God.
Oh my. That shatters the team record in this league for stolen bases in a game was 5 before. Lofton matches that alone, and then Sheffield bumps it up to 7. And Sheffield, who again second in the MVP race, who goes 2 for 3 with 3 runs, an RBI, and 2 stolen bases. That's going to help him out.
This looks like a Ben Scholler MVP baseball box score right here.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes. Amazing. No stolen base from Juan Pierre, too.
12 runs.
12 runs on 15 hits. Jeez. So wait, 15 hits, 3 walks. You're talking about 18 base runners. 12 of them score. Jeez. How about? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how about more stolen bases than RBI? But he does have more RBI, over double the amount of stolen bases compared to walks. Well, that is amazing. Good luck, Chuckwagon fans, in this game, because the OGs decided they wanted to go for it. Here we go. What do we got? See some offers, but Todd Helton. Look at that
4
guy.
for 5. Mickey Mantle has a 2 for 3. Okay. Dave Parker, just go ahead and take a look.
Man. Another home run for Dave Parker.
How about Larry Walker? Another 2 for 4. This dude.
Dude, he just produced, man. I remembered it, back when he played, I just felt like every game was a multi-hit, some RBIs, runs. That dude was just a gamer.
Yeah, before this series, he was batting .434, and Dave Parker was batting .455.
So good. It's the Bash Bros there. Did you know that the Arizona Diamondbacks traded Matt Williams to the Colorado Rockies for Larry Walker? And Matt Williams used his no-trade clause.
Stop it.
And blocked it. And it was going to be quite a great trade for the Diamondbacks. And so I was actually at the Diamondbacks game, the next game after that whole thing went down, and they booed him, Matt Williams, when he came to bat. And I was actually very embarrassed of my fellow Diamondbacks fans, because I thought, well, the dude just wants to be here. So, like, why would you be upset about that?
Wow.
I mean, I understand it would have been a great trade for us, but yeah,
I'm looking at it right now. It was 2002.
Yeah, so it was after Matt Williams, and that's the thing, is Matt Williams helped us win a World Series. And you're gonna, I don't know. I thought it was very ungrateful and petty to boo him over that, but But yeah, that would have been really great because Larry Walker. Larry Walker would have been
Looks like it was the off season. Looks like it was in November of 2002. That's cool. That's a cool little.
Yeah, so then early in the next year. Yeah, pretty crazy.
And then
Anyways.
2004, Larry Walker got traded to the Cardinals.
We had some big hits in the playoffs.
So.
Yep. Anyways, so there's your random tidbit. Now we go. Well, let's tally up. Actually, the hits go to OGs, runs as well. Home run, RBI, walk, strike, stolen base. Oh wow, strikeout. Oh, Chuckwagon loses batting average.
Wow.
351 to 366.
Golly.
Wow. 7-1 lead for the OGs.
He narrowly avoids a sweep.
Yeah, very narrowly. So, and Garrett Cole's on the mound. Cy Young Garrett Cole. So let's see what we get from him. Didn't have many bad outings this year. Garrett Cole, Robin. Yep. Looks about right.
That's a Garrett Cole start. A win, a quality start, 6 2/3, 8K, 6 hits, 1 walk. Rob Nen, 2 innings, 2 IIS. Does not get a save, but he did get the IIS with 2.
So Phil Necro, Brad Lidge. Necro just trying to improve his stats at this point, which he could kind of use that, I think. He could use it. Let's see. Quality start.
Yeah, he throws a really good game. 10 Ks. Lidge does give up a run though, but he gets a save. But it's not gonna matter.
Nope. Let's tally it up. Wins to Micah, IIS, strikeouts to Dan and Case per 9, saves as well, ERA to Micah and whip to Dan. So 10-5.
Wow.
So solid win, not a blowout, but definitely a solid win. And another 1-1 series tie. Are we going to get a sweep this weekend? I don't know. Not yet. That's for sure. Not yet. Let's see. Game 3 for all the marbles. Oh, Yachty.
We got some pitching stats showing. Pitching stats showing.
No. Let's see.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Well, while he's doing that, I do have a note. This is Lance Lynn's first appearance.
Oh, it is.
I
haven't seen him.
Did he?
He was not drafted last year. Okay. Hasn't been used yet this year.
So Lance Lynn, and this is actually his second year with the Cardinals. I want to say it's the first game of 2012, but his first year, 2011, was our World Series champion year, but he came in relief most of the year. So this is one of his first starts, really. Probably one of his first 10 career starts.
Wow.
He's got Craig Kimbrell. He's got Josh. Chuckwagon fans has Josh Beckett and Mariano Rivera.
Ooh.
They're probably friends.
Sure.
Then we got Torrey Hunter over here for OGs. Christian Yelich making an appearance. He usually makes an appearance a time or two in the lineups. But then we've got Chuckwagon fans, Mr. Pete Rose, my favorite player. Brooks Robinson. There's Lenny. There's Larry and Dave. Larry and Dave are still here.
They got to be in there. Larry and Dave.
I'm gonna predict that Pete Rose. What's great about pulling these stats is I forget what I pulled.
Yeah.
So because I pull so many and so fast, so I'm gonna say 2 for 5. With a run and a strikeout.
All right, we'll see. All right. Oh, geez. After they went bonkers last game, what do we got?
Yachty. Look, if that's not the most Yachty Molina game, you have Don Mattingly games and you have Yachty Molina games. Over 2 with 2 walks. That's a Yachty Molina game. He doesn't do much here. He only gets 2 RBIs. Delgado gets 1. Gary Sheffield gets 1. 2 for 5 from Torrey Hunter. Joe Schul, who's supposed to be his non-strikeout hitter, get hits. Well, I want to say he only went 1 for 8 this series with the strikeout.
Sosa, another 3 strikeout game. So that's 6 strikeouts in 2 games.
Yelich 0 for 4.
Yikes. Yeah. The covers are a little bare here. Covers are a little bare. Wow, Chuckwagon fans with an opportunity.
Come on, Petey. Come on, Petey.
Here we go.
I love you, Petey. Oh.
Heroes with them Don Mattingly game.
Oh, this is a bad pull. 129.
4 team hits.
He gets a home run, though, from Ivan Rodriguez.
Pudge.
Dave Parker. Look at him. He still produces.
Walk, 2 RBI, yeah. Brooks,
look at all those zeros in the middle.
Just 3 strikeouts, though. We should tally this up. This will be interesting. So Micah gets hits. He gets runs by 1. Dan takes home runs, RBI. Micah takes walks, tying stolen bases. Dan takes strikeouts. Look, Micah takes batting average below 194.
Good grief.
But 4-3, this is close.
What a cat fight.
Lance Lynn, Craig Kimbrell.
All these pitchers are within 7 years of each other on these pools. Wow. 12, 13, 16, and 09.
Nice. Lynn and Kimbrell. Wow.
This was Lance Lynn's second career win. 6 2/3, 8 Ks, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk. Craig Kimbrell, look at this guy. Doesn't get a save, though, but he has 2/3 of an inning with 2 strikeouts.
Just 2 batters, and he struck them both out. Wow.
This is big for Micah. This is big for Micah because Micah's pitching this year is ranked 7th in Roto.
Oof. Yeah, look across the board. A save would have been an icing on the cake, but those pitching stats, very good. Well, this is going to be tough. Josh Beckett's had good years. 2013, I don't know. But we'll see. It's going to come down to this. Beckett and Rivera. Oh, no. That's not going to do it.
Rivera doesn't get a save. He gets 1 IIS, but Josh Beckett, very, very subpar game. 5 1/3, 7 hits, 2 walks, 5 Ks.
3 earned runs.
Man.
So Geeze will take wins, quality starts. Dan takes IAS. So Geeze takes strikeout, Ks per 9, ERA and whip. And at 10, wow, more than last game. 10-4 victory and a 2-1 series victory.
Geeze is now 12-8-1. He matches the Doo-Whoppers.
Like neck and neck.
And Chuckwagon fans drops to 9-12. So it's like Micah got that mini rivalry this time. We'll see if they meet up again later on in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see. It could happen. Well, fun. Well, will we have a sweep? So we are separating this into 2 parts. This is the first part, and this will be the last matchup of the first part. Is that right?
It is correct.
Mr. McLean.
And yippee-ki-yay. We have Max versus Ethan.
Oh.
Max, Pickleburg Baseball Club is 10 7-1 with the third ranked pitching in the league. Ethan 4-12-2, sitting in dead last. He's got to start gaining some ground, my man.
Yeah, like I said, we're pulling for you, Ethan. You need we need signs of life here. This is getting a little dire. So we'll look at one here, and for Pickleburg Baseball Club, we got Mike Napoli in there, Larry Parrish, so some backups. Troy Gloss in there. He's getting a lot of play lately. But Jeff Kent, Adrian Beltre, he's having a really good season. Barry Bonds, look at that, 1987 Barry Bonds. We can never get steroid Bonds, can we?
My gosh.
Oh, man. Bert Capaneris has been great off the bench. He's in there at short. Tom Seaver on the mound with Raleigh Fingers in relief. What a combo. 70s pitchers.
Close.
And then looking over at short porch, a Wally Shang, backup catcher out there. So Reggie Smith. Look at, notice, no Ken Griffey Jr., but Ken Griffey Sr. back out there again.
Here we go again.
Rogers Hornby's in there. Has been his best hitter so far. Don Sutton on the mound with Dennis Eckersley in relief. Eckersley has struggled so far this year, and we don't expect to see that because he was so good in his career, and he's really good in this league last year as well. So we'll see if he can turn it around. This is Adrian Beltre's rookie year in 1998.
Okay.
So here we go. Ooh, good start.
Pickleburg.
Good start for Pickleburg. Look at Ichiro, 4 for 4 with an RBI. That's actually kind of an Ichiro game. Hardly any counting stats. But 4 for 4, that's 1,000. Sam Crawford, 2 for 3, 2 runs, a walk, and an RBI. Troy Gloss, 2 for 3. He had a solo homer. Barry Bonds, 2 for 5 with a strikeout. Young Bonds. Beltre, 0 for 1, but he had a walk and a run. So Jeff Kent pops a solo homer.
That was Troy Gloss's 47 home run season.
Oh, wow. Wow. 1 of 47. I didn't realize he hit that many. When I think of Troy Gloss, I just think like 30 home runs for days, man. 30 plus homers.
His 162 average was 34.
There you go. I'm glad he was drafted this year. I don't think he was drafted last year.
I don't think so either.
All right. Well, that's a great start there for them. The Pickleburg Baseball Club. Let's see what the short boys have for us. Okay,
wow.
Paul Goldsmith.
Wow.
Have a day. 4 for 5, 4 runs, 2 home runs, and 4 RBI, and not to be outdone for Rogers Hornsby, 2 for 4, a walk, 2 runs, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
Man.
What a freaking game. And then you compare that, Marcus Semien and Ken Griffey Sr. combined to go 0 for 10. Dave Winfield 0 for 4, Reggie Smith 1 for 5. So there's a couple guys went off here. Manny Machado had a good game, 2 for 4, 3 runs and a walk.
You take Paul Goldschmidt and Rogers Hornsby only. They would tie in runs. They would win the home runs. They would win the RBIs, and they would win the stolen bases.
Wow. So that bodes well for us tallying this up. And Nelson Cruz, not to go unmentioned, 2 for 4 with the solo bomb. Boom. Dick. That was 15. So. All right. Hit by 1. Max takes hits. Ethan takes runs, home runs, RBI. Max takes walks. Ethan takes stolen bases and strikeouts, and Max takes batting average 5.3. They both came out hit, man. They came out hot.
That's good for Ethan, especially.
Yeah, he needs
needed that.
But Tom Seaver, Raleigh Fingers, this hot pitching Pickleburg team, yikes. Good luck. Seaver's been so good too. All right. Tom Seaver, Raleigh Fingers, what do we got? Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Tom Seaver gets the win. 9 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Raleigh Fingers is scoreless inning with a strikeout, but no save. And they're down 3-5. This could be tough.
I really wish he'd have got at least 2 of the 3 on the trifecta.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah. Same here. The whip's looking really good, though. K's and K's per 9. So, I don't know. It's out to Sutton and Eckersley. If they get shelled or something, this could be a different story. We'll see. Don Sutton, Dennis Eckersley. Here we go.
What?
Don Sutton. Oh. Eckersley gets the save in a scoreless inning with 3 strikeouts.
Eckersley might have saved him.
But Sutton, 1 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Let's tally it up. This could be interesting. Pickleburg takes wins. Max tied IIS. Max takes strikeouts. K's per 9 to Ethan. Saves. ERA.
Oh
Whip.
my God.
Oh, it's a tie. Eckersley did save him. You're right with those strikeouts.
Ethan can't catch a break though.
Oh, he can't because
he's 16th in offense. Ethan is. So had to have that game. He had to feel just absolutely on cloud 9. But you know what? Max is only 14th in offense. So both these teams way outperformed.
Yeah. And for Ethan to have that lead and for Seaver to throw a non-quality start game. Don Sutton just crapped the bed, man. All right. Wow. First game is a tie. Let's pull up game number 2. Zooming up. Okay, game 2. Got Willie McCovey in here, Bobby Gritch, Troy Gloss getting another start, Ernie Banks. So Ernie Banks has been struggling this year. Minnie Minoso getting a chance. Frank Robinson, who is also underachieved, is out there. Andre Dawson. Nolan Ryan. Now, you never know what you're going to get in Nolan Ryan. You could get the utmost brilliance, or you could have a pretty terrible game. You never know.
75.
And Raleigh Fingers. That's kind of earlier, Nolan Ryan, isn't it?
Say California Angel, 28-year-old Nolan Ryan.
Okay. Buster Posey out there, Jim Tomey, Marcus Semien has another chance. Cecil Travis getting shot. Ken Griffey Jr. back in the lineup, hitting back-to-back with his father. And Nelson Cruz, look at this, 2023 Nelson Cruz. You know what that means? His last season.
Oof.
He retired. Last season, Nelson Cruz. But John Smoltz on the mound. He's been doing, I think, pretty good. And then Dennis Eckersley in relief.
John Smoltz, 2.08 ERA at the .83 whip.
Pretty dang good. All right. Pickleburg. Can they stay hot with the bats? Well, Victor Martinez has a day. Look at this dude. 3 for 5, 2 runs, 2 home runs, 3 RBI.
Yep.
Other than that, thank goodness for him, as you would say. I mean, Ernie Banks 1 for 4, 2 RBI. Frank Robinson 1 for 4, the solo homer, but
Troy Gloss pulls off big time.
yeah, 0 for 4 the strikeout. Sam Crawford chipped in a stolen base.
He ends up with 9 RBIs though. That's really good.
It's true, and a stolen base. I don't know. We'll see. This is middle of the road. But Ethan's team struggled with the sticks, as we talked about. So middle of the road might do it. We'll see. Here we go. Ooh, 371 batting average, but look at the counting stats. 2 runs, no homers, 3 RBI, no stolen bases. What is going on?
That's like
Not really.
It's like traveling to another town, getting really good gas mileage, and then everything's closed to eat. It's like 371. Yes.
Oh, that's a good analogy. Yeah, I mean, King Griffey Sr., 2 for 3 with a walk. Ken Griffey Jr.'s first start in a while, 1 for 5. He had an RBI. Manny Machado, 2 for 2 with a walk and a run.
Look at Daddy King Griffey outdoing son.
I know. Man. Remember that next year, everybody. Well, let's tally this up. Ethan takes hits. Max takes runs, home runs, RBI. Ethan takes walks. Max takes stolen bases. Ethan takes strikeouts and batting average. 4-4.
Wow.
Excuse me. Wow. Okay, we have a tie. What a matchup so far. Nolan Ryan, Raleigh Fingers.
Well, here we go. This is going to be fun.
Here we go. Whoa.
Yeah,
remember how we talked about Nolan Ryan, hot and cold?
There's a reason why he never won a Cy Young.
Yeah, man. 7 2/3, 11 hits, 6 earned runs, 6 walks, 8 strikeouts. But Raleigh Fingers, look at this man. He gets a win on 1 2/3 scoreless.
Thank God.
3 hits, 3 strikeouts. Yeah,
his whip still wasn't very good. Raleigh Fingers still gave him 3 hits.
He did. K's per 9's looking elite, though. K's are good. His IAS not bad. He's got a win, so I don't know.
It's not going to help his third-ranked pitching.
No, that's not. By his standards, that's rather poor. So
but you know what? Last game, Ethan had a chance, and he faltered with his pitching. So
it's true. See. Can Smoltz right the ship? Well,
he's bringing it home for Daddy.
Yes, he is. John Smoltz, a quality start in the win, 7 innings, 2 hits, 2 solo homers, by the way. Had that in my notes. 2 solo home runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Dennis Eckersley, 2/3 of an inning, struck a guy out.
And what did he get? What did he get? The trifecta.
Oh, yeah. He got the trifecta. You're right. So he'll take quality start. IS goes the other way. Strikeout, K per 9. Oh, wow. This was actually so close.
Look at that.
Wow.
I see you.
Oh, my.
Man, that's surprising. I never would have guessed. Well, it is Nolan Ryan. But I never would have guessed that Max would have faltered that bad on pitching because his pitching's been really good.
If Nolan Ryan gets double-digit strikeouts, which he very easily could have, then that would have flipped the K per 9 category, and Pickleburg would have won. He still could have pitched him a bad game. He just struck out 2 more guys. Wow. Well, look at Ethan pulling it out by the hair of his chinny chin. He's
man.
Got, 1 win, 1 tie.
Okay, Ethan, what's up? What's up?
So will this be a 1-1-1 matchup or a 2-0-1 matchup?
You won't, Ethan.
Double dog dare you. Okay, let's pull it over. All right, view, zoom. Oh,
Ooh,
that's
look
too
at
much.
this pitching matchup.
Sweet. Let's see. As far as hitters, a lot of the same guys we've seen. George Foster gets his chance today. Joan Cronin. But that's pop. We'll see. Yeah, fun one. All right, game 3. Pickles. What? Kind of uninspiring here. Just to our road. Minnie Minoso, 1 for 1 with a walk, 2 runs, and an RBI. I don't know. Jeff Kent, 1 for 5 with an RBI. So Troy Gloss, just a note on this, this game, 425 2000. And what was it? Game 1 was 426 2000.
Wow.
So this was the game after that game 1 game. Or sorry, the game before.
Wow.
So just random what the thing pulled, the computer pulled. It was interesting. I don't know. This doesn't look great. This doesn't look great.
Nope. Short Porch Boys, it's your time.
Yeah, time to shine. What do we got?
My boy King Griffey Jr. I can already see it right now, baby. King Griffey Jr., baby.
4 for 5, 2 runs, 2-run homer. Look at Paul Goldschmidt having a weekend. 3 for 5 with a grand salami. Jim Thome, 1 for 3, but his one hit was a 3-run bomb. He also
King Griffey just
walk.
said, Dad, watch this. Daddy, you can't do this, boy.
Yeah. Eddie Matthews 0 for 1, but he had 3 walks and a run scored. Yeah. Wow. Let's tally this up. Ethan might be in a great spot here. He takes hits, runs. Home run, RBI.
Look
Going
at
into
you, Ethan. Look at you right now, dude.
Ooh, man, Steve Carlton's been really good this year, but a 6-1 deficit? I don't know.
Man.
All right, Mr. Carlton. Dave Rigetti. Here we go. Oh, well, they're down 6-1. They do not get a win or a save. They get 1 from the trifecta. Quality start. 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 0 strikeouts. And then Rigetti pitches in it. Oh, look at Dave Rigetti, though.
Holy
1 inning,
cow.
6 hits, 5
Rigetti spaghetti, what are you doing?
A walk and 3 says. Rigetti says, no, this is over. This is over, folks.
Good grief.
Dave Rigetti waves the white flag. So, yeah, we might as well pull, without further ado, Gaylord Perry and Dennis Eckersley. Perry, quality start, 8 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. Not bad. Not bad at all. Eckersley, he gives up a run. So can't quite have a great weekend still for Eckersley. He was doing so good. He still gives up another run. So
My God. This not going to. Man, Pickleburg has been nails almost on pitching this year. Third overall.
This is going to rock the boat for that. Yeah.
Wow.
Rock the boat. Well, Short Porch takes a 10-1 victory in game 3. What did he ever need this? 2-0-1 on the weekend for Ethan. Congrats, buddy.
That bumps him to 6, 12, and 3. He has 3 ties this year. And Pickleburg drops to 10, 9, and 2.
Yeesh, floating around that 500 record, pretty close. He's still above it, but
He'd be 6th right now. 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. Obviously, this will change once we do the other 4, but those are the updated right now.
All right. Wow. Congrats, Ethan. For Max, back to the drawing board. But, I mean, to go 0, 2, and 1 and still be 6 is pretty good. So,
absolutely.
He could still right the ship. But that is the matchups for you for part 1 of this Christmas weekend edition.
That's good stuff.
You got anything in conclusion for us, Mr. McLean?
Well, I've been battling in these 34 floor building here for a while now, and what I can tell you is the Short Porch Boys has a lot of me in them right now. They're making a comeback. I'm not wearing any shoes. You know what? They haven't been, but they're starting to put their cleats on. I can't wait to see what the Masters or the Diamond, the Pine Tar Band, as the Sasquatch do, because they could very easily get bumped down to the kind of like that second tier where OGs and the Doo-Whoppers are sitting, or they could elevate themselves even further up. So I'm excited. Look, I want you to look right now. Short Porch Boys were left to die, and now they're only technically a game behind Mosby Special and Formidable, and then Crazy Quakers are 6 and 10. So I'm telling you, this whole season is going to we don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting, especially as teams start playing like more of their main starters. We'll see how that goes as well. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in to part 1. Be sure to check out part 2 next, and take care.